Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Andrea and this is Beauty with Andy. So today I'm just going to be doing a review on all the products I used the last 2 weeks. So yeah, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you what's in this bag here. This bag stays in the bathroom and I use the products in there, and then when I want to change them out of the drawer, which is just behind me, and I'm going to show you what's left in the drawer. I've got a few things to declutter, so yeah, they're going out of my collection, and I want to show you what I put back and what I've got in here. I've got quite a lot of products in here, to be honest with you. So what's on top is this Revolution and Imagination palette. I'm not going to show you inside it. You've seen it 1,000 times and it is part of my project pan, but yeah, that's in my makeup bag every single day. I use it religiously. Then we have a bobble with hair on it. So then I've got this Freedom Pro Camouflage Paste, which just looks like that. To be honest, I didn't really like this that much. I'm going to change it for a different eye primer this week. I'm actually going to be doing weekly videos now instead of fortnightly videos. I've actually said this in a few of my videos, but this one's probably going to go up sooner. Just because I'm not rotating through my makeup collection fast enough, especially the eyeshadow palettes, and I want to see which ones I want to keep and which ones I want to declutter, because having 2 drawers of eyeshadow palettes is just ridiculous. So yeah, I do want to actually get rid of them and only keep the ones that I absolutely love. So therefore I just thought a weekly shop my stash would be better. So yeah, and I really enjoy doing them as well, and also I enjoy watching them. If you do shop my stash videos, leave me if you'd let me know down below, I'll go and check them out. Anyway, let's get back to this. So we've got this Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. I absolutely love this. It is so nice and super soft. But yeah, I really like this one, but it will be going back in the collection, and I'll choose something different for this week. Then I've got this I Heart Revolution Sprinkles Blush and Highlighter Palette, which looks like that, and it's in the shade Frosted Cupcakes. And to be honest, I don't really know how I feel about it. I'm wearing it today. Well, I say I'm wearing it, I'm just wearing the highlighter, so just this shade here. And you're probably thinking, well, you can see it, but that's because I've got a cream highlighter underneath, which I'll talk to you about in a bit. If I just wear this highlighter or these blushes by themselves, they don't seem to be that pigmented. You have to go in a few times with them. I don't know whether it's see, can you see? It really isn't that pigmented, and they're quite hard. I mean, I've really scraped. Maybe once I scrape the top layer off, it will be different, but that's what they look like. Not that great, not that pigmented, but it was a cheap face palette. I'm going to keep hold of it for now, but I can see myself decluttering this in a future declutter. Move that there. One of the palettes I've been using is this Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar. I brought this back out because I was using the W7 Life's a Beach, which I'll get to in a minute. It's in the drawer. And it didn't have certain shades. It didn't have transition shades, and it didn't have like this, a shade like this in there, Coconut Cream. So I've been using this Coconut Cream religiously. Love that shade. And I've also been using Nugget Peanut Butter, and when I used that Life's a Beach palette, I used this Butter Pecan shade as well. The rest of the shades I didn't use this fortnight. So yeah, I think I'm going to put it back, but if I need to pull it for transition shades and that shade there, I'll pull it out again just to get more use out of it. It's a really good palette. This one, this Revolution and Sofx, the original one she brought out, I didn't get as much use out of it as I wanted to, so I think I'm going to keep it in for another week. I'll just talk to you about the shades that I did get use out of. I'm wearing it today, so yeah, I'm wearing it today. I'm going to tell you what shades I'm wearing today. I've had about 3 days and I want a bit more time to play with it. I know that I really like it. I like the formula. So I just want more time to play with these shades down here. Can't see it, can you, because of that plastic? But like the orange shades and the red shades and the nice like shades down here, I want to see how they perform. Right, so every time I use this palette I go in with a transition shade, Pancake, and then I use Iced Coffee in the crease, and then to darken it up I've been using Peaches. And the first time I used it, I used this gorgeous shade here, Petrol. It's just a lovely blue-brown shade, love it. And then the second day I used the palette, I used the same transition shades. I used Pine Tree. They're just stunning is what they are. And then today I've used Pink Champagne in the inner corner, and then Mixed Berries on the outer corner. Now I don't normally go for purple shades at all, it's not like me, but I wanted to see what it would look like on my eye and eyes. And I actually quite like the look. And then this shade here, Fairy Lights, I use that in the inner corner. So yeah, I just want to use like I said, all these red tone shades and the bronzes and the copper shades, and then I can put it away. So another week and I should have more of an opinion on it, but so far so good with this. I did like her is it Extra Spice? I'm sure it's called Extra Spice, the second one that she brought out. I loved that palette, it was amazing. I like it more than I like this one, to be honest, just because it's got a lot of like yellows in there, and I'm very much at the moment a yellow toned girl. That new Urban Decay palette, oh my gosh, that looks so nice. The honey one, who's getting that? I'm so tempted to get it, but it's super expensive, so I don't know if I will. I might wait and see if anyone's going to come out with a dupe for it, because Makeup Revolution always do dupes, and see if anyone is going to do that. If you've heard anything about them duping it, then please leave me a comment down below. So speaking of Makeup Revolution, or Revolution as they're now called, I was using this Makeup Revolution bronzer in the in the shade 01 Cool. It is such a beautiful bronzer, and as it says, it is a really nice cool bronzer. You get tons of product in it. You get like 15 grams worth of product, so yeah, I would highly recommend this. It's like £4, so yeah, been using that. I've also been using this, I can't open it to show you because it's not got like a sifter, so all the product's laying on top. That's the only downside of this loose setting powder, but I really like it. It's the Rimmel Match Perfection. I found that this doesn't work with all my foundations though. I've been wearing a foundation by Primark, I have to think then, by Primark. It's actually in the bathroom. I'm going to go and get it. Right, so as I said, I've been wearing this foundation by Primark. I was wearing a W7 one, I did pull that for my Shop My Stash, but I didn't realise how little product was in there, so I had to declutter that and pull one like the second week. So as I want to pan this one, as is like only got like half left in it, I pulled this one out. It's in the shade Porcelain. You get 32 mils in these ones, which is quite nice. So it's a PS Pro Longwear Mineralised Foundation with an SPF of 15. I really like the foundation. It's kind of like, I wouldn't say it's matte and I wouldn't say it's dewy either. It's somewhere in between, so it gives you a nice healthy look, but yeah, it's certainly not matte by any means, I don't think. Anyway, I was wearing this setting powder like I did with the W7, and it worked fine with the W7 foundation, but when it comes to that foundation, it doesn't work well with it. It's like in certain areas of the face it's fine, but then in other areas it just becomes like it doesn't take the tackiness of the foundation away, even though I powdered all over the place. So it doesn't work with that, but I really do like it. It says it's transparent. It says the shade is 001 transparent. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. It's got like a pink undertone. Let me see if I can show you. I'll put some in the lid. Oh, nice one, Andrea. I'll put some on the lid and spill it everywhere. So that's what it looks like. It's going everywhere. So yeah, it's not, I wouldn't say it's transparent, even though you can't, like, oh gosh, look at it, it's going everywhere. I've made a really good job of that. But yeah, it's not translucent. If you're fair skinned like me, I think it will be fine. It does have a pinky undertone to it. If you don't like that, I've got it all over my leggings and everything. I'm supposed to be going to the gym shortly. Yeah, as I was saying, you know, if you don't mind the pink undertone of it, then I think it's fine. And if you're fair skinned like me, you'll be fine with it. But if you're any darker than me, I don't think that's the right setting powder for you. But like for me, it's probably the best drugstore loose setting powder I've got in my collection. I don't have an awful lot, to be honest. I have decluttered one. I decluttered that horrible one that I talked about that had glitter in. I can't even remember who that was by, but I've left so many links in the cards about it. I will do leaving it here again so you can watch it, but it looked like a really nice setting powder, but it had so much glitter. Anyway, this one is much better, and it's not that expensive. I would recommend it. I mean, it's not as good, not by a long shot, as my Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal setting powder. I absolutely love that, but I would say this is second. It comes a close second behind that, which is good because, I mean, I think that was only £6 or something like that, whereas the Too Faced one was 20. Oh, that's falling. Right, and then we've got this Daily Essentials 24-hour moisture and express primer. This is good if your skin is very dry. Like my skin has been so dry and I've been breaking out, and I don't know what's causing the breakouts. They were here, but they've completely gone now. The thing is with me, it wouldn't bother me as much if I had like breakouts quite frequently. My skin is absolutely flawless with the odd breakout. I just don't get spots or pimples. I'm, you know, really fortunate like that, always have been, and I was coming like with really bad breakouts here. I had an appointment with the doctor and I thought I would ask him about it, and he said it's probably due to stress, so just take your stress levels down a notch, but you can't always do that, as my stress levels have been up here lately. So yeah, that could have been it, or it could have just been some skincare. I have used this before, so I don't think it was that. Then the sister to that is what I've been using, this moisturiser. It's the only moisturiser I've got. I think I've got Sorry, I think I've got a couple of sample sizes of other things. I was cleaning out the bathroom today and I saw some like miniature sample sizes, so I won't get a new one straight after this. I'll use them up. Anyway, this is really good. It's so moisturising. It's the Nivea Daily Essentials Rich Moisturising Day Cream with an SPF of 15, 24-hour moisture boost and nourish for dry and sensitive skin. So yeah, it works really well. I would definitely get both these products again. This is also a product that I've been using quite a bit. Again, it's Project Pan, so I won't show you what I've used. I've been using this quite a bit because, like, in the Life's a Beach palette, which obviously I'm going to show you soon, the eyeshadows in there are more glittery. It says they're metallic, but I would call them more glittery, and I needed a glitter glue, and this was in the bathroom anyway, so I thought I would use that. I think I did actually pull that for a Shop My Stash last fortnight. Yeah, it's really good and works well with like eyeshadows that don't give you much pigment. It's just really nice. So I think I'm going to keep that in the bathroom just in case I need it for this week. Right, so we've got this one as well. It's the Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette. Again, I've made significant progress on this, but I won't show you till the end of the month. It's Project Pan. This is Project Pan as well. It's just my Benefit Boying Eye Brightener. I've not used it this last fortnight. Another product I've been using a lot, and it's barely got anything left. I'll probably just get one more use out of it. It's the Balance Vitamin C Glowing Radiance. It's so nice and so cheap. I think it's £1.99 from Home Bargains. They also do this at TJ Hughes if you've got a TJ. Right, so then we have this other primer that I've been using. I use this just in the T-zone, and then I use the Nivea primer all over the rest of my face just to give myself that glowy look. This one though is for my pores, and it's the Mally Perfect Prep Poreless Primer. I've had this absolutely ages and I'm starting to make quite a dent on it. I should put this in a Project Pan really. It's in a Project Pan, but I've kind of not acknowledged that it's in a Project Pan. So yeah, I use this every day as well. I've been using this for a while now. It's the Technique Brow Gel, and I've not been using my Body Shop. I just got fed up of it, and now I'm getting fed up of this. I'm not wearing it today. I'm wearing a different one by Revolution that I really like, so I'll probably pull that for the week and then come back to this one again. I'm just like, with brow products, especially liquids like this, and what I like to do is use them up before I go on to the next one, but I'm just getting really fed up with it. Most of the product, it just looks a mess. So yeah, I might declutter it. I haven't decided yet. I'd rather not if I can actually get some use out of it. But for the moment, I am going to put it back in my makeup collection. Right, so before I was talking about the cream highlighter that I've been using, and it's this one. So this one came from Glossybox. I've had it so long. It's in the shade Highly Cashmere. It just says Cashmere. And it's the brand Kryolan, if I pronounced that right. It just says Kryolan for Glossybox, and it is a super nice highlighter. It's so creamy, and then if you put this on first and then you layer an average highlighter on, it will make it look beaming, which is what I like. I like a really nice beaming highlighter. I'll put it there, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, I really like this, which came as a surprise because I thought I would be decluttering it. Anyway, that will go back in the collection. I pull this every single week, and I'm gonna let it stay, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna let it stay in the collection or in the bathroom. because one day I might need it for redness. I don't want to declutter it at this point, otherwise I'll probably have to get something if I ever get redness on my face, which sometimes I do, and I'll see about that. That can just stay in the bathroom. Then I've got this Stila, it's a smudge pot, and it's in the shade Kitten. I just use it as an inner corner highlight. It's quite dark. Oh, now I've just put my finger right in it. So that's what it looks like. Yeah, so I just use that as an inner corner highlight, hence me not getting anywhere with it. Blusher, I picked out quite a few blushers, and I picked out a palette that I'd made up myself. I didn't even get to that palette because I'd picked out a few blushers, but one of them is this H&M Pink Coral. I absolutely love this blusher. I'm wearing it today. I'd really like more than these if they even still do them. That's what it looks like. Just do another swatch of it. It's really, really pretty. So that can go back in the collection. And then I pulled this one. I think I've only used it once. I honestly thought I would be decluttering it. It's kind of a winter blusher. I'll probably pull it more in the winter. It's like a mauve tone blush. It's not that pigmented. Right, so that's it there. So yeah, I'll go back in the collection for now, but like I said, I might be doing a declutter soon, and that could be in a declutter. This blush has been in here for gosh knows how long. It's the Tarte Maracuja Cheek Tint in Light Nectar. I've not used this either. I might just keep it in there to use one day, but I don't like cream products. I'm almost scared of using, especially cream blushes. I'm okay with highlights, but when it comes to like cream blushes like that, I don't like them, but I am going to try it before I declutter it. Then I've got this collection, Lasting Perfection Ultimate Wear Concealer. So it looks like that. With concealers, I like to do the same as with brow products. What I do is use one at a time. What I'm wondering is, I really need a hydrating concealer. I'm wondering if any of you guys out there know of a good hydrating concealer. I've been told about the new Revolution one. So that's a potential one. And then I've been told about the... I can't remember what it's called. I'll leave it here. So I have been told about a few of them, but I need a really good hydrating concealer. Just to try something differently. I've got quite a few in my collection of different ones, but if I can get a hydrating one, maybe it will help with the powder not looking so thick. I don't know. And then I've been using this Urban Decay Perversion. This is the last minute in my collection. And then I've got two more Kiko ones that I use at the same time to give that quite false eye doll look. And then I'll have no mascaras. But I've been looking in Primark, and they've got quite a lot of mascaras that are such affordable prices, and they remind me of dupes of Benefit ones. So yeah, I'll probably pick one of them up, or if not, go and get the False Lash Princess one, I think it's called, from Essence. But yeah, I'm really, really loving this. It does what it says. It says bigger, blacker, but badder. I don't know about badder, but this makes your eyes look really, really black. For such a small mascara, it's got a huge wand on it, but I don't mind that. The only thing is, I've had this open at least a good month now, maybe even longer. And I thought, like, when I first opened it, like most mascaras, it's quite wet, and then as you have it open for a few weeks it goes a little bit drier. Sometimes this flakes onto like my bottom here, and I don't like that, and sometimes it will flake on here as well. So you know, there's a lot of cleaning up to do with it. I'll let you know I'll let you know in a couple of weeks what I think about it, see if I've changed my mind. I mean, a couple of weeks ago I said that I would repurchase the full size, but if it's doing that, then I wouldn't. I would, if I'm going to get a high-end one, I would probably get the Too Faced Better Than Sex, because that's one of my favourite high-end mascaras. Right, so that's everything that's in the bag. I'm going to take you over to the desk now and show you what's left in the desk, and then we can shop my stash, but that will be in a separate video. Right, so we're in my everyday makeup drawer now. So what I'm going to talk about is the products that I'm getting rid of first. So we've got this, and I remember talking about it last fortnight. It just doesn't work for me. It's not as good as the Silky Nude eyeliner from Essence, so I'm just going to declutter that. Then we've got this Essence Blush Play. I mean, it's okay, it's just not the best out of my collection, and I've got a lot of blush, so I'm going to see if my niece wants that. I've also got this. Didn't really get along well with this. To be honest, I just think it's gone bad. It looks really crumbly, and it's starting to like bubble on top, so I'm not even going to pass this on to anyone. I'm just going to declutter it into the bin. Then we've got these. I'm really disappointed with this, especially this W7 Glow Commotion. I heard really good things about it. Some people were even calling it a dupe for the Balm Mary Lou. No, I don't think so. It's not creamy, which it's not going to be, but you can get some highlighters. Oh, I've dented my finger in it. You can get some highlighters that are creamy. It's too dark for me. I'm going to pass it on to my niece, see if she wants it. Then I've got the W7 Glow Commotion Pink It Up as well. Same thing there, it's just not got enough pigment, and that to me is like a blush topper anyway. Just didn't work, so I'll see if my niece wants that. Right, obviously, well, it's not obvious, but I didn't use this palette this fortnight. I sometimes keep it in here just in case I need it for transition shades, but I use the Too Faced Semi Sweet. I used this glitter with my W7 Life's a Beach palette. It's really good over the top of like blue eyeshadows, so I really enjoyed that. Pulled this one as well last fortnight, and I didn't use it, so I'm going to keep it in for another week. That one can come out though. Haven't used these recently, so I'll keep these in. So they're the Moon Dust shadows. That one's in Solstice. This one is in Chemtrail. This was the foundation that I pulled in my Shop My Stash. It's a really good foundation, but there wasn't much left, and I didn't actually realise, because in this bottle you can't actually see when you're running out. So that one can get put in my empties. What else do I have here? Nothing really. Then we've got these Charlotte Tilbury palettes that I still haven't used, so I want to keep them in. So this is my throat. This is my W7 Life's a Beach palette. I was so certain that this was going to get decluttered, just because you'll see in a minute when I open it of how powdery the glitters look, especially those blue ones at the top, and they are very glittery. I don't really like the yellows, which is unfortunate, as I'm such a yellow eyeshadow person. I love yellow eyeshadows at the moment. So Beach Life and Sunshine are very patchy, but I do actually like these glitters, or metallics as W7 call them, so I'm keeping it for them really. I mean, you've only got two mattes, and they're the yellows at the top. Seashells are shimmer, that looks nice in the inner corner, and then all the other shades are actually shimmer, metallic, glitter shades, which I really liked. I wore, I think it was that shade there with the glue, Clear Sky, with the glue, with the Q-Best, yeah it was. Look how similar they look. What I had to do is what I said to you earlier, I had to use my Too Faced glitter glue, otherwise there's not, I mean, look how patchy it is. So yeah, I had to do that. I had to use my glitter glue, and it looked amazing, and they stayed on all day as well. So that Too Faced glitter glue is absolutely brilliant, and I would definitely repurchase that again. I got that from TK Maxx a while back. I think it was definitely a good investment. So that one's coming out. And then we've got all these shadows here. I was hoping to use these shadows, didn't get to use them. I'm going to show you what they look like. So these shadows here are always the same. We've got the two black Australis ones, the Stila in metallic laurel, and then these two Colourpop ones. But these three eyeshadows here I really wanted to use. You can definitely see a theme, can't you? Look how similar the shades are. I've actually got two of these Stila ones. That's Jezebel. Excuse me. This one is statuesque. I don't know if you can see that. And then this one is Socialite. Really like this one. This one's by Too Faced. But yeah, I just haven't used them, so I'm going to keep them in for another week in the hopes that I will be able to get to use them. These are just lip balms and things like that, and that's a lip liner in case I need it, and in case obviously I need my lip balms in case I have dry lips. This is for foundations in case I want to like lighten them up, but I don't have any dark foundations at the moment, so I don't need it. And then we've got some blushes here. So this Revolution blusher, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm going to try and open it. We get in there. Right, so that's what it looks like. I don't know if you can see the shimmer on the peach, but it's very glittery, and I tried to like just put the brush in this bit and then just use this as a topper, and it didn't really work out, but I did only use it a couple of times, so I want to keep hold of it just for a little while longer, but I might be decluttering that from the collection. I'm just glad I didn't really get any more. They are only £4, but that's besides the point. So yeah, and I don't know how I feel about that. That can go back in the collection for now. This one should go in a project pan. I've done some serious damage with this. I used this the first week, and then I used the Makeup Revolution one in the second week, and I'd already hit a tiny bit of the side pan, but can you see how much I've hit now? I mean, I just absolutely love this bronzer. It smells delicious. The only thing is, like, this bit, this corset bit is the thickest part of the bronzer. Like, the rest of it is really thin, and that's why you hit pan really easily. It's the Physicians Formula Sexy Booster Bronzer, and you do actually only get 7 grams in it, so it's not much product at all. Then I've got this. I'm going to leave this in because I didn't use it. It's the Becca highlighter in the shade Opal. I've got a feeling I'll be decluttering it, so I'll leave it in for another week and see how I feel. But that is everything that was left in my makeup drawer. So yeah, once this video's gone up, it will probably go up either today or tomorrow. If it goes up on Monday, that just means my Shop My Stash will have to change to Wednesdays. I'm going to be doing these weekly now, just because, like I said in the beginning, I want to rotate through my makeup faster, and then obviously declutter things that I don't need. So yeah, I'm thinking like it's going to either be my Shop My, like the review on a Monday, shop my stash Wednesday, and then I'll give you an extra video on a Friday. So I'll be filming 3 times a week and not twice a week. I think that's probably going to be the better thing to do. Thank you for watching this video. It means so much to me. If you've not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and notifications bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.